Hey there, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a profitable blog post using AI, and in this case we are going to use ChatGPT. You can use this with any AI of your choice depending on what you prefer to use. So I hope you have a ChatGPT account, and if you don't have one, you can go to chat.openai.com and you will create one for free. Right, so ChatGPT is free at the moment, and obviously it's got a pro version. We don't need the paid version for now. So we are going to use custom prompts, and prompts are what we use to talk to the AI to tell us, to give us what we want, right? It would be very, very awful, in fact it's sick, if I went to ChatGPT and I said, write me a blog post about maybe a topic, how to make money in the travel industry. Let's say this is what you're aiming for. It would be very sick for you to do this. Why? Because ChatGPT doesn't know about your business, doesn't know who you are. It might just seem like it's your brother who is playing around, or maybe your little kid who is playing around with the AI. So you will just get everything is basic, and what you're gonna get is junk, and this stuff will not rank. What I'm teaching you today is what will make you money. So you've got to look at this as a business. Every article, don't write unless you see how it's gonna make you money. That's the idea here, okay? Very, very simple. So to use these prompts, all you have to do is to open up ChatGPT. I'm going to go back to this very place, or this very prompt. Okay, I'll, for the purpose of your understanding, I will start afresh from a fresh chat. And all I have to do, by the way, these prompts, you can find them in the description of this video, or wherever you're watching this video from, you will find them within the tools that are provided for this particular video. Right, or you can go to Digital Sales Master /notes, and you will find the notes to this particular video where you'll find the prompts, okay, to this tutorial. Right, so we are going to, if you look at these steps, I have told ChatGPT, they're just to basically tell me, to help me to talk to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT what to do for me in this particular blog post. Don't worry about the words, it's just copy and paste for the most part, but you've got to understand what we're doing here. So I'm going to give it a quick read. So I say I want to write a blog post today with a keyword, so which means I've got to do keyword research. Okay, now this tutorial or this particular video is not based on keyword research, so I'm not going to go into that. Keyword research is a whole long strategy, is a whole long process. We can't afford to go into it now, but I assume that by the time you came to this place, you know exactly what to do with keywords. Keywords, by the way, just in case you're watching this video maybe from a course or something else, keywords are the phrases that people search for within Google. So that phrase is equal to money. A keyword is equal to money, if you think about it, right? And I will show you what that means. If I go to a free keyword tool, for example, the Hoth, okay? If I go to the Hoth, I'm going to find, let's have a look. If I go to the Hoth and I go to resources and I go to keyword planner, right there, this is a free keyword tool that shows you quite a few things. And I say how to make money online. This is my keyword, okay, don't worry. It is a long tail keyword, which means it's got a lot more characters and a lot more words, which is fine, but this is a phrase that somebody searches when they're looking for something. So which means advertisers target people who are looking for these things. So that's why I say keywords are equal to money. Plus, when you do a search on keyword planner on the Hoth, you're going to find that there is a CPC, okay? So there's something called a cost per click. So it means every click to this particular keyword will cost you about $1.27. So that tells you keywords are equal to money. So when writing, you've got to look for keywords that have less competition. For example, this is 0.52, 1 being very high, okay? and 0 being low. So anything above 0.5, let's say anything above, so you understand that 0.5 is medium competition, and 0.5 that's medium, 0.35 that's quite good, I can try. You know, you gotta go for keywords that are, for example, this one 0.01, that's a good one. How to make money in GTA 5, and then on and on. So you find keywords that have extremely low competition, but to find them, that's a whole lot. It's a whole lot of work, but it's easy. You know, if you work with me, then you know it's easy. It's very, very easy. We have different strategies. You don't need to rely on tools that are going to waste your money. There are strategies that you can use to find keywords that will make you money. Okay, very, very important. So having found a keyword, so in this particular one, we are going to use something that we've written about before, how to get leads on autopilot. Okay, so I'm going to, normally if I have a doc like this, I don't want to edit my prompt from here, but for the purpose of this video, I will just use another doc just to show you that I'm going to make some changes. So I come to this doc and I say, let's say I will go to my notes right there, and I'll paste these in here because I'm going to talk ChatGPT, so I've got to prepare. So I will add here how to get leads online. That's my keyword. So our brand is called Travel Mind, so obviously this is a niche that I work with. So Travel Mind is another website. So this could be a description of your business, and you can look at this and tell ChatGPT exactly what your business is about, so you include it within this text. And then the rest is fine because you've now told ChatGPT what your business is about. It's going to consider. So the keyword is another thing which is very important, so I put it in there. So anything within green is something that I've got to fill in. Now there is an extension called Harper. You can use it. If you don't want to use Harper, you can get rid of this section, okay, this entire section, right? Very, very simple, very, very important. And of course, if you get rid of it, you just have to delete this section, because you need to tell ChatGPT that don't start writing yet. I am yet to give you more information. Now, to install Harper, obviously you just have to go to Harper AI extension, and you will find a Google extension called Harper, which is right here. So if I want, for example, I'll show you how Harper works. Harper is a Google extension which you can just click and install, and just like that. So it says remove because I've already installed it. Now if I want to find I can type in my keyword into Google. I'm just showing you how Harper works, and then I search. Okay, now because I want to get the idea of ranking, what does it mean to rank? How many keywords do I have to include, or what is the density of the keywords? How many, there is a lot of dynamics to this. So I want to go to the people who are already ranking for this keyword and get an idea from them, and that's what Harper does for you. It allows you to check your competition and see what they've done, so you implement it in your blog post. So I look at all of this, and these are ads. Of course, I don't consider that. That's an ad. I go to the first result, which is not an advert, lead generation. I open it up. I go to Harper right there, okay, and I can say something like, give me a blog post outline based on this page. Okay, so I can do something like this. Alternatively, by the way, very, very important, before you even ask Harper to do this, I suggest you go to the page where you first came to search results, which is right here. Now this page includes a lot of data that is relevant, because most people have included certain keywords that you just might want to include into your blog post. So I come to this page and I click Harper right there, and I say based on this page, okay, and that is a blog post outline based on this page. Okay, so Harper is going to go to work and just give me an outline. So I can't see any page in the context. Could you please provide more details? So obviously Harper is becoming smarter. They don't want to just give information just like that. So you can, it's becoming a little bit strict, but don't worry about that. We will get another way around this. The other thing you can do is you can close Harper for now. We'll use Harper in the next session. We can't find information that people ask for, like how do I get leads, how do I get more internet leads, how do I get qualified leads, how do I get more leads for free. And you can try to open. When you open one, sometimes more options open up, but this time around they didn't. So I'll just copy this and come back to my notes right there, relevant keywords from Harper. So I'm going to just paste this stuff here, okay, into the relevant keywords, or just like that. So those are keywords that I want to include, and also answer questions that people also ask for. So that's fine. Don't start writing yet. So that's one set of instructions that I've edited. Then part B is another set of instructions that I don't need to edit. In here you're telling Harper to use a friendly tone, use markdown, and markdown formatting is basically blog post formatting. So you have the headings already defined as H2 and blah 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 and the like, and you're telling Harper to follow SEO practices. So we are going to take our first set just like that, and you can copy that and just go back to ChatGPT. I've opened up quite a number of tabs, and you just bring that in there, but you're telling ChatGPT not to start writing, which is very important at the end, because if you don't, he's going to go off and start writing junk. Okay, next I'm going to take my set of instructions from part B just like this, and I will take that and include it in there. Still don't start writing, I'll tell you. Okay, says understood, right? And then I can go on to say by the way, remember, so I can go on to say this is the keyword density for this article. Please try to use keywords and LSI information spring code. Now this is very important because I want to have my keywords right there, which is LSI keyword, and I'm going to show you how to get these. So I can copy that, just bring it to ChatGPT just like that. So I'm going to go back to my search results, remember, and I will look for my first result, which is a Forbes article. After I come here, I'm going to go to ChatGPT, to Harper, and say /SEO. Okay, so I want an SEO summary, so I look for extract SEO keywords, and it's going to ask me paste the content. All I have to do is to just please enter. So I just enter just to tell Harper that just use this page. So Harper is going to give me a list of keywords that these people have used to actually rank and their density. So which means I'm going to instruct ChatGPT that, hey, include online lead this amount of times, or this, you get the idea. So I just have to copy this the way it is, just like that, or I can use that icon, come back here, come back to ChatGPT, and paste my Harper content there. Obviously, it's best to put it in brackets so that it doesn't just go over everything, right? So go back to your instructions. Please give me a blog outline for this article, okay? And obviously, this is an instruction to you. Inspect the outline and see if you can create a better one. Come back to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to give me. So he's using Markdown, and as you can see, the headings are defined. So when I go to WordPress, I don't need to define anything again because these have already defined for me. And you can see he's going on in a nice and simple way, very nice and easy. And I'll go on to say, okay, let me look at this. What do I like? What don't I like? After inspecting my blog post, remember this is a money-making blog post. Remember this very well. We want it to rank first of all. If it gets views, then we can always find products to recommend within this article, okay? Very, very important. If it doesn't get views, it doesn't matter how many articles you write. It's not going to make a difference. After writing that, then I can say write, okay, I just go to ChatGPT and tell it to write semicolon, and I'll say introduction. So you copy that section name and just write. ChatGPT is going to go on and write. Obviously, in this case, I've used TravelMind as my actual website. Obviously, my website where we are testing this is not going to be TravelMind, but this is just for demonstration. And I can say write next. ChatGPT will know exactly what section to write next. It's going to write section 1, and I will go on and on and on. So as you can see, this is nice and simple. And how many of you think this is really great? If you think this is amazing, then leave me some comments to say, hey, this is really great. And you can, by the way, we've used this to rank websites in as little as 2 months, and I'm telling you, this works absolutely amazingly well. You don't need to pay for writing AI and all of that if you can write content. So then we go to next. So you can just say next. ChatGPT will know what to do. Now we ain't gonna go through the whole thing for now. Obviously, at the end, once you've written everything, at the end you can tell ChatGPT. In fact, let's finish the whole thing just so you see how we are going on about this whole thing. So we go on next. Let's walk through it easy, nice and easy. And that's going on in a nice and simple way. He's giving you all the content, and we've defined the language. So this is custom made content. It's not junk, and it's not going to be flagged by Google and all of the other platforms. It's not going to be flagged because we've done some work behind the scenes. We've prepped the AI, we've told it what to do. So this is the difference between websites that are banned and things that don't work. Okay, and obviously when you're pasting the content later, you can remove these key takeaways. You can decide to remove them. In fact, I normally remove them because you can remove them because they are just really not very helpful to our content. And obviously I can send next. So once it finishes writing, I can go on to send next. So ChatGPT will write the conclusion. Once he's written the conclusion, I want to include a summary. Okay, key takeaways. So I will say something like I'll say something like, give me a table with, oh my goodness, table with key takeaways for this blog post. Make it short. ChatGPT sometimes likes writing a lot. I'll say just make it short, as simple as this. Key takeaways. It's okay. Understand online lead generation, identify and connect with your target audience, implement effective marketing strategies, leverage affiliate partnerships. This is a good one, and I think track and optimize. We can use this at the beginning of our article, but I can decide to edit that, and I say give me a summary. I'll call it a summary this time because he has given me something I don't really like that much. So in this guide, so that's a little summary. And by the way, this is basically for the snippet, but we don't always have to include it. In fact, for this particular blog post, I'm not going to include it, but I'll show you where it should be. Then the other thing I can say, give me FAQs. Okay, so ChatGPT is going to go on and give me a frequently asked questions that I can include at the end of my blog post. All of this stuff helps you to make your blog post rich, so that it doesn't, the search engine first of all finds it great, but when a user comes, they also find it really, really informative. How many of you think this is great? Because when you're looking for a content, when you're looking for an answer, let's say on how to heal it, maybe your jaw is hurting because of a tooth, You want details. You don't want somebody telling you, look, it can be fine and this is what you have to do. You want somebody who tells you when you sleep and it's hurting, you can turn on the other side, and when if you face up and it's hurting, then you can't face. So you want somebody who has given you all the details, and you can use these to help yourself. So when you're in the situation, and that's what keywords are. These people are searching for information because they want to solve a problem. So you don't want to write junk and just give them to go away. So what I do normally, I copy this content just like that. I normally do it in one go. You can copy section by section, that's entirely up to you. I come over here obviously to my notes where I play around with my prompts. I encourage you to keep your prompts clean so you don't mess them up. And I paste my content right there. Obviously that's got a green color, which is not the idea, that's not what we meant. I can remove the green and format it the way I like. Okay, obviously this is a Google Doc. I don't want so as you can see, that's heading 1. Yeah, it's already formatted this content. I can remove these sections with ChatGPT just like that. See anything like that with ChatGPT? I can remove this stuff, and I can go on and remove this stuff quite like that, just like this. Okay, come on here, I'll remove that. Come right there, I can get rid of that, and as simple as that. And then next, I'm just gonna copy the whole thing and go into WordPress. Okay, now if you've learned with me, I'm not going to take the word introduction because it's useless. We don't need to introduce the introduction. I can just click add a new blog post and paste the content. Oh my goodness, I shouldn't have clicked that. Paste the content there. So you can see that these are pretty already formatted, which is what Markdown meant, which that's H3, that's H3, and that's, so you see the idea. Obviously I'm going to remove section or stuff. I'm going to remove it just like that. Section 3, there is no need to introduce a section because it's already 2 or H something. And normally, depending on how you formatted your blog post or how you formatted your website, H2 will look different from H3, so you don't need to worry about them right now. When you look at them and you think, well, this is not looking like the way I wanted it, trust me, it's going to look different on the front end. Okay, so I'll put my blog post in here, and obviously I'm going to get a title, and under our prompts, remember we have please give me the best SEO title for this article. I can come back right there and just tell ChatGPT to give me a particular SEO title, and I can look through effective online. I think I like this one. Well, yeah, mastering lead generation strategies. Yeah, I think I'll take this. Obviously I will improve it. Come back to my blog post, drop it right there, and I can say mastering lead generation strategies, and I can say generate leads on auto pilot. Okay, very simple and straightforward. Next, if you have Yoast, which is an SEO extension or plugin already installed, if you haven't installed it, you can always get Yoast. I'll just get my keyword. If you build your website with me and you already know what to do, then you must have installed Yoast. So I'll just get my keyword right there, which is how to generate leads. I think that was my keyword, by the way. Let's have a look at this. How to get leads online. Yes, so that's my keyword. I'll just go on to the section below this video and just put it, I said below this video, but yeah, just below. Obviously I'm going to save that as a draft for now, reason being I don't see Yoast already installed, so I'm going to quickly go over and install Yoast. And Yoast is like that. Yoast SEO by Team Yoast, which is this one. I'll just grab that and then activate it. Next, I'll just go back to my blog post right there. So Yoast is just going to guide me on densities and things like that and what to do. So obviously I'm going to skip this for now because I already know what to do, but now that you're here you will know exactly what to do. Okay, let's have a quick look at our blog post. Come back to posts and go to our tutorial. Oh, by the way, did I just walk into another website? I think something must have happened. Yeah, so I go to my posts and I edit this blog post. Now I scroll down to where we have a key phrase. I can put it there, how to get leads online. So you can't see their faces are not too happy. They are meant to be green. So obviously when you click on SEO, you're going to get just below this, you're going to find guidelines on how to improve your SEO. So you have outbound links, add images, add internal links, key phrases in SEO title, meta description length. So you add these things. So meta description is right here. So you can add a meta description. How long is the meta description? Let's have a look. That's just about, well, let's get a meta description. Write me the meta description. Include the keyword. Obviously, you always have to remind the AI sometimes. Yeah, it's quite long, this one he has written, so I can take it there and see what Yoast is gonna tell me. Obviously it's long, so I can cut it down. So discover expert strategies for online lead generation with Travel Mind. I don't need to write about Travel Mind really. From content marketing to affiliate partnerships, I'll just say learn how to attract. Yeah, something like that. And you can see that that's happy now, it's green. So how to get leads online, discover strategies. I'll say discover how to get leads online. So you can go on and improve this. Obviously I included how to get leads online because it makes it easy when the keyword is there. Learn how to attract, engage. So I'm deleting because I want this to become green, but it does look like it should have been already green for sure. Oh my goodness. Learn how to attract and engage your online audience. Online leads, I'll just add some data on autopilot. So you can't see it's green, so we can't get away with that. And you can go on and attempt these things. They're very simple. Outbound links, just add some external links, add some internal links, add some images. So this is essentially how you write a blog post that will make you money. Okay, ranking is equal to money. Obviously, remember, before you even write this blog post, have an idea how it's going to help. Can you recommend any products on with this blog post? And you can always ask ChatGPT to give you a list of products that you think you can recommend. Is it a service that you can recommend? And you can add links, or you can add ads from your website. So it's that simple, and I hope this helps you to see. Obviously there is so many bits to this. There is optimization, but you learn by doing, because when you learn how to write one blog post, you can go on and understand what to do with the rest of the different blog posts that you will write for the different niches that you have. So I hope this helped. Thank you very much, and I Hope to hear from you soon. Leave me some comments in the just below this video, wherever you're watching it from. Let me know what you think. Let me know what AI you use for writing. I like ChatGPT. I like Playground. Bing. I don't like Bing that much because Bing gives ridiculous content. It's normally not accurate. Yeah, so that's why I don't like Bing. So thank you. Peace.